Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Hello. So I haven't done a twin flame reading in a long time, it feels like. So let's go ahead and dive into the twin flame reading. If you are a twin flame, chances are you already know that, and I don't have to tell you. If you are not sure or knowing what a twin flame is, well, maybe this will sound like you and you'll know. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, quick little intro for those of you that are not sure what twin flames are. Twin flames are one soul, two bodies. How is that explainable, Steph? In the tarot community, well, most readers that are general readers will tell you that you are both masculine and feminine energy, which is 100% right, because your lower chakras are masculine, your upper chakras are feminine. The center is what ties you together. Everyone has 7 chakras, so of course it makes sense everyone has this energy and that energy. That's true for your biological makeup. However, on a spiritual side, on a soul level, I believe that there is one soul that has been tested and been split up into 2 energies and sent down here onto this earth into 2 different bodies. And the soul split itself, dividing it into a masculine and a feminine energy. And the reason for that is, I think our human race, humans of all alike, we're struggling with finding balance between the masculine and feminine. I think generally people either go one way or the other way. I don't think there's a healthy balance. And maybe there hasn't been since Atlantis, okay, or the Egyptian days. I mean, I don't know. I feel that. I feel that way, that there's been a patriarchal influence and a disharmony. And so souls have been split to bring up the collective energy, share a higher vibration, make our spiritual community more wise, more intuitive, and more grounded, and getting back to the good stuff. This means that there is a specific collective. I feel it's about 144,000 per generation, okay? And I feel like there's a certain amount of you that are supposed to step up to the plate and master yourself. Master your feminine or master your masculine inside of you, whichever one you are as the twin flame. I happen to be a divine feminine. Doesn't mean because I'm female, it just means that's my energy. And I meant to master that because there's a lot of wonderful things about being feminine, and there's a lot of downfalls. There's some hardships. There's, lack of boundaries. There's lack of self-love. There's overgiving and underachieving. There's all of that, And then there's the intuitive side, and then there's the nurturing side and the good things. And there's a deep, profound love and being a natural healer and a natural psychic, all very divine feminine. Then you go to the divine masculine. You guys have a natural ability to be powerful, to be strong, to be a leader, to guide others, to be a force to be reckoned with, to have a strength, to have a presence of power. Emperor energy, right? And then the downfall is ego. The downfall is sexism. The downfall can be overpowering your feminine counterparts because the need for control and power and authority. So there's a balance that needs to be had for people that, obviously feminine, masculine, you have powers that may overpower yourself. I believe that when people are unbalanced, they become unhealthy, mind, body, and soul. I think that's why we've seen cancer on the rise. I think that's why we've seen a lot of other illnesses on the rise. I think that's why we die younger than a couple 100 years old. I think our body doesn't sustain ourselves because our intuitive, mental, spiritual, psychic self doesn't maintain itself. And so, anyways, I do feel that the twin flames have come here to master a side. and then come together in a union with their partner, which is like a self-sacrifice. Once you've achieved a level of oneness, union with self, you can then be in union physically with your lover. And it's not because of duties or deeds, it's because of energy and vibration. When you get to this vibration of balance, it's like a beckoning, a beacon, have you. A beacon calling your twin to come towards you in moments of need, great moments of need, or great moments of success. I've noticed that twin flames come together in those two energies. Anyway, so that's just a little bit rundown. There's obviously deeper meanings. A lot of astrologers don't believe in twin flames. I do. I'm not a master astrologer, but I'm pretty well rounded with it. And I have seen twin flames in charts, basically through karma. And then people say, well, Steph, if you see it through karma, doesn't that mean that that's a karmic partner? No, 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 no. It means you have a fated partner. You also have fated karmic partners. I've seen that as well. But I can see someone that you're meant to disperse of your karma with. And that is actually a twin flame energy. They're meant to help you release your karmic baggage. And like I said, it's very rare. No, everyone does not have a twin. Like I said, about 144,000, which explains why I don't have that many followers on this channel. I specialize in twin flame relationships, and I can see it in your astrology chart as well. So, there's just not a lot out there, guys. There's just really not. Only the true ones will know. It doesn't mean you're more special than the other human race. I'm not saying that. It's almost like you have a disability. Twin flame feels like they're half of a human. They feel like they're a mess. They feel like there's so much karma to overcome. You're actually very strong, or you wouldn't have been given this task. And everyone has a light worker duty, but yours is different. Yours is to master self and understand another human completely with unconditional, undying love. And that's you learning so much about yourself and accepting so much about another. And there's just a lot to it. I'm not going to go all in it right now, but I just want you to know that you found a channel that specializes in that, I feel, anyways. No one has the authority on twin flames. Certainly what I'm saying doesn't mean it's the authority on it. Nobody has the authority to tell you anything about twin flame journeys. It's your journey. You have to have confirmation from spirit, from God, from your higher self, whoever you seek. You need to have confirmation that you are on this journey. And when you meet your twin flame, you will absolutely know. There is no doubt. There's no questioning. I'm not talking about divine masculine lovers, divine feminine lovers. I'm not talking about soulmates, and I'm not talking about karmic soulmates, and I'm not talking about traditional relationships. This is going to be very untraditional. Anyways, it's going to make you grow. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the twin flame relationship for the twin flame community, and we'll see what's going on. I'm sorry I rushed that and broke it down so quickly, but when you got to get to a reading, you can't spend too much time there. If you are curious about your own journey and you want to know, or you just want a reading to see what it says about your journey, if you feel like you are one, you're welcome to order a reading from me. I only have emergency readings at this time. Still haven't gotten any orders this month, so it's wide open. I've got a few, and you can have it within a couple days. So I would look into that if I were you, if you wanted to know, anyways, if you wanted to find some sense in your twin flame life. It's very helpful. Okay, so Spirit, I'm going to go ahead and touch into this twin flame community. Please show me what's going on with the feminine twin flame and the masculine twin flame. I will be using my tarot and a couple little oracles, and I will be using the Akashic and the Surrender deck. Okay, sorry, I'm a little sick today, so hopefully I don't bother you guys too much. Did you guys like my thumbnail? Did you guys like my title? I said I loved you, but I lied, because this is more than love I feel inside. It's actually a song. and I want you to hear it. You can enter in the titles, but I think that is very twin flamey. You know, I thought I loved you, but I was wrong. This is way more than love that I feel inside. It's so different. It's home. It's a knowing. It's a very deep connection. So, Michael Bolton sings it. Yes, I love it. I love it, guys. Maybe you could listen to it while I do this. I don't have another phone right now or I'd play it. But anyways, Spirit, please show me what's going on with the feminine twin flame. Joy, feminine. Find your bliss. It's time to be happy. Creativity. Play your song. Maybe you're very musical. Maybe today listening to music would benefit your soul greatly. It's about finding something that makes you smile. The reason this card has come up for the feminine twin flame, and you could be male or female in that energy, is probably because you've been really sad. You might have been very depressed. You might have been very down, worn, tired. Not exactly miserable or the opposite of joy, but certainly not living joyful is kind of what I'm feeling. So Spirit's like, hey femme, find your joy, please. You know, what brings you some joy? I do think today music would be very good. Tell me about the masculine and the twin flame community. 2 wants to come out. I don't know why, but I'm just going to pull that. We have instinct and rest. Trust your intuition. You're being asked to listen because you're being pulled. You're being pulled in a different direction than you want to go. And your intuition is saying, masculine, there's something over here. Go. Move over here. Go do this. Make this move. But I feel like you're not listening. Okay? Or this card wouldn't have come up. Then you have rest. Take a nap. Take a time out. Masculine, you're working it so hard. I think you're on the job. I think you're just really in your emperor energy of protection and providing and just epitome of masculine energy. If it comes down to anything, you need sleep. I feel like the masculine is very dead tired. I don't think you're sleeping at night. Bottom of the deck is protection. Put up your guard. And I think either one of you or both of you has your guard up, obviously. And you're protecting the inner child. You're protecting your inner self because you're afraid of how that's going to feel if it's exposed. Interesting. Spirit, please give me more information for the masculine and feminine energies. I'll be using Hillary's It's Written in the Cards Tarot Love Oracles. These are divine feminine messages. So divine feminine, what is the message? What is the message for the divine feminine, please, in the twin flame journey? What is the message? Femme, you may not see the path ahead, but together you will reach the divine destination meant for you both. Okay. And it says, you may not see the path, femme, but together we will reach the divine destination meant for us. And you're probably saying stuff, that would be wonderful, but how can I work together with someone that doesn't want to work together with me? Hey, I don't know. You could also be in union and you don't even know it. Let's see what's going on. The next card is, every day's not Valentine's Day, femme. Big message there. Big download. Feminine, you're so romantic. You're the epitome of feminine, whether you're male or female. And every damn day isn't a love movie. It's not a love story. It's not a love note. It's not the romance and the glitz and the lovey-lovey. And I know the feminines are the epitome of Venus. So you really are into this love thing, okay? But every day is not that day. Some days you just have to pick up, clean up your mess, and find some joy. Anyways, today's not Valentine's Day. It's not the day, but it's coming. But you may feel like, okay, so it says every day's not Valentine's Day, but you, masculine, make it feel that way most of the time. My forever love. So I feel like the love you've had with your masculine, it feels like Valentine's Day. They're romantic, they're poetic, they are so intimate with you and your mind, body, soul. They've touched every part of your being, including the deepest parts of your soul, the deepest parts of your body, the most sacred parts that you've ever had and never exposed. Your masculine has touched those places. Once they've been touched, they're awakened. And so I don't blame you. Feminine, we cannot wait to feel what it feels like in their presence because it just doesn't get any better. Damn it. And that's terrible when they're gone. It doesn't get any better than that. So you want the epitome, the best. You want the best. You can toss out the rest. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with the masculine. And I will use, I'm sorry, I sound so nasty the way I breathe, and deepest apologies. I'll go ahead and use the Rebel Oracle for the masculine. Spirit, give me a message here for the masculine. Okay, Spirit, give me a message here for the masculine. No, that was like way too much. Good God. Whatever. We have time for anal. Seriously? So there's a masculine out there that likes this. A lot of you are going to go, what? Especially the men, feminines. What? Unless you are, same-sex relationship. But yeah, let's just get to it. Your masculine likes a little of this. Okay, or you do, femme, but this is for the masculine. We have Yazing, a matter of a little deeper. A little deeper, my love. A little deeper. So your masculine has a fetish. I'm not saying this happens all the time, but I am saying it has happened or there's a desire for it. We're grown-ups here. The next one for the masculine is you're hot, smart, and you have a great ass. Your person is lucky. Remind them. God, your person's really coming up Libra. Libra and Scorpio here, super, this energy. They have an ego. The masculine has this sex appeal that they know they got it going on. And they feel like $1,000,000. Today, they basically put their shades on, they get in their vehicle, they're looking great. They're smelling great. They're rolling down the street, wherever they are, and they're just like, damn, I look good. Damn, I look good. So there is this level of conceitedness. Maybe they feel they look great for their age. Maybe they feel they just look great, damn, period. But there's confidence here, which is also very Leo, okay? We have Leo, Libra, Scorpio here, super confident, even a little Capricorn here. I feel this person is flashy. I do feel this person dresses very well. They're not roughing it. This is a good-looking person. They could go into a store, pick out an outfit, and come out blinging, just looking great like the mannequin that was wearing it in the first place. Whatever this is, the masculine is very fresh, very clean, very stylish, okay, very confident. The next one is they're still waiting. Do the shit they asked you to do forever ago. There's a contradictory kind of message here. Your masculine feels like they've asked you to do something and you never do it. I know, that's a weird message, but your masculine's basically telling me stuff. I freaking tell this person something all the time and they never listen. Well, okay. And that may be true. Okay, all right, but what is this that you don't listen to? What is this you're not listening to? Okay, they feel like you are very strong-minded, strong-willed, stubborn, proud. They feel like you're powerful. It intimidates the emperor. It intimidates your masculine, as rightfully so the empress should intimidate the emperor in some way. But this person is very masculine. very in their ego, very, very, you do what I say, femme. I don't like when you don't listen. Anyways, they feel like you don't do what they asked you to do a long time ago. And part of your stance is you, masculine, are not doing what I asked you to do a long time ago. But does the masculine see that? Do they even see your side of the coin? Chances are no. But we're going to go ahead and read and see what's going on. The next one is deal with your drama. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, all right, deal with your drama. Masculine, deal with your drama. You got exes, you have old drama and pain and hurt and unresolved shit. Deal with it. Deal with it. Stop beating around the bush. Another Libra trait. We're also having a Virgo trait here. Indecision, inability to let people go, not making the ultimate decision to cut people off for your better good. So there's this stubbornness going on here. A drama that's not being dealt with. Very frustrating for the feminine side. Now I'm going to tap into the feminine because this is what the masculine feels with the feminine. The masculine feels like you have unresolved shit. Whether it's exes or drama, you have unresolved shit. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying that's what your masculine feels. Like, Steph, I can't come into union with this person sometimes, or even get along with this person because they have drama that they blame on me. Maybe it's daddy drama, okay? Maybe it is ex drama. Maybe it's just whatever's unresolved in your life. A lot of the time when you're a twin flame, you have to go spiritual. It's not obvious. It's not in your face. It's not something that's very, very out there. And a lot of us, 9 times out of 10, will say, no, 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 that's not my problem. But when you get on the therapist couch and you start doing past life regression and you start doing early childhood memories and you start going through the book of pain, you realize, hot diggity dog damn, I have unresolved shit. I didn't even know I had that. I know. And that's why we're meant to trigger each other. Now the shoe fits on the other side, masculine. You have unresolved drama, unresolved shiznit. And you need to take care of it because when you're with your feminine, who triggers it? The femme. And now all your past life drama, your mama drama, your mommy issues, your feminine dramas, whether they're relationships or friends, however it goes, you have issues that are not resolved. And so the story goes where we're all triggered. Sorry. I'm so sorry for that. I had to. Now, let me check outside. Oh, I can't wait to have an office. Thank you for the $8. Appreciate that. No running around in here. Just find the ice blue thing, please. All right. Anyways, if I love you, if this doesn't resonate with you guys at all, maybe you're not on the twin flame journey that I'm reading for, okay? Every journey's different. They're on the couch in the space blanket. Sorry. The next card for you, masculine, is have some you-know-what. Can't say it right now. I got little ears. Okay, can you read that? Yes, have some. Do you really need a card for this? Yikes. Masculine, you're a little rigid. You've been a little celibate. You haven't been expressing the flames of your passion. I told you it's on the couch. I took it out there last night. Go freak out there. Go look on the couch. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This fit is cute. I should record it. This is too cute. He's like literally freaking out. It's so cute. All right. It's on the couch. Have some. I know you want your blood. I know. How are we gonna freak out? We're my God. My son is such a drama queen. Seriously. He's a drama queen. My boy is a drama queen. He is more drama queen than I am. That is so funny. That's a Scorpio for you. Well, in tropical. He's also a Libra, so I guess that counts. You know, Libras can be drama queens sometimes too. It's so cute. Hi, Marco. All right. Yeah, it's so funny. You should really see it. You would laugh. You would really roll over laughing, seriously. Okay. So, masculine, you're not expressing yourself intimately, which is one of your best traits, and it's just not being expressed. This leads to frustration, sleepless nights. You're very sexual by nature for the masculine twin flame, and it's just really put down right now. Your instincts are running wild. You have very big masculine instincts to be sexual. Now, this is part of your karma, is to control your sexual urges, to not sleep with meaningless partners, to not have meaningless sex, because it's actually supposed to be very divine. And so you're being asked to control yourself, even with masturbation, which could be going on. But right now, I just feel like you've been doing a lot of the masturbation and fantasizing, maybe even meaningless sex, and you're not fulfilling your soul, okay? That's what's going on with you. Since I went ahead and had a few cards for the masculine here, I'll just see if I can pick at least two rebel oracles for the feminine. Spirit, please show me a couple of these for the divine feminine. And you know, I'm just going to say tantric is a tantric yoga, tantric meditation would be really good for the feminine, to connect with her masculine on a spiritual level, to fulfill these desires. Because feminine, you do a lot of denying of yourself. About 8 out of 10 feminines that I meet are very unsexualized. They're very celibate. They're very religious. They're very traditional. And they struggle with completing their karma because they're afraid to be sexual. And so it's very difficult for that, for you guys as well. But let's go ahead and get a message here for the divine feminine. Hope I'm making sense today. I said 2. This is blank. Fill in the blank. I'm going to leave that there. All right, I'll just go ahead and take him. Hot diggity damn. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it. Hire it. Make it happen. You can't be all the things. You can't be all the things, femme. Ask for help. You see shit differently. That's life with another person. Good times. Thank you, Lindsay Nichols, for the 3333. Oh, Lindsay. Thank you. So, yeah, good times, guys. Yeah, you see things differently than other people. Deal with it. Agree to effing disagree. Am I right? There are some things that you're not going to make amends with. You can't make this person think and feel the way you do. Period. I think you should give it up. I think you should give it up. That's called control, and it's called OCD. Just saying. Okay, let's move on. Go all in or get the fuck out. Ooh. Hot damn. They're chasing each other. Stop that. Okay, no, okay, this is not working. Okay. All right, chasing's not working. Okay, let him go. Thank you. Just release the handle. Release the handle. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. No one listens when I say release the handle. Go to your room. Just forget it. You can't find the alien. That's all I wanted. Go. No, what happened here? He's having a fit. I said that's enough. I know, but we can't find it. That's not our fault. Matthew, calm down. understand. I cannot find it, okay? Listen, I can't find it. Stop it. Play with your cutter and your other toys. I'll look for it later. Now cut it out. Okay, I'm sorry guys. We're on a blue alien MIA find it freak out action. Okay. Anyways. So, like I was saying, agree to disagree. And then the other one was go all in or get the fuck out. And I really do mean that. Feminine, twin flames only. This is not a... If you're in a general karmic relationship, why are you watching? It's not for you. If you are in a twin flame journey, very few of you will be. This means you're either all in and you're going to do your best to overcome your karma, master yourself, fix your shit, look inside, hermit yourself, be the empress, overcome your bullshit, and not be a coward or a sissy to face it. And that's masculine and feminine. If you're in this journey, you're going to be all in or get out, because you cannot be half in, half out. This is no on the fence journey. It's not, I want to be a twin when it's good, but I don't want to be a twin when it's bad. And I know you guys have seen that on the Tarot Collective, and I'm one of the few readers that will speak the truth on this. There's a lot of people that are gung-ho when it looks great, when it's union time. But when it's do work time, nope, that's my karmic. Nope, that was a false twin. Nope, no, that was just fake. Listen, Linda, listen. No, there is no such thing as a fake twin. You were either awakened on this journey and confirmed and you know, or you're not. There's no maybe. Maybe I could be, possibly. I really love this person, so maybe it's a very deep connection, which is the twin flame, and I don't blame you. It's the community that's confused people. It is the community of tarot, because they've taken the word twin flame and used it to kind of define a very spiritual connection, a yin-yang kind of relationship. You know, opposites attract, spiritual journey, awakening love. That's different than the twin flame journey. That's a soulmate journey 100. But to really say a twin makes no sense. And then when people start saying everybody has a twin, everybody. No, we're not all born with a twin. Does your mom have twins? Does your dad have twins? Does your sister and brothers have twins? I don't know. But let's talk about this. Does everybody you know have twin babies? Is everybody out there producing twins when they give birth? No, it's a rare thing. It's something that is just for a specific collective to master parts of self, to raise a vibration in themselves, but also help the community. And I'm not saying anyone is better than anyone else, but I will say there are some people that are more experienced as a soul. And we all know that to be true. And you're going to find out that a lot of twins have been in their past lives very spiritual teachers, big time gurus, big time spiritual ascended masters, or not even masters, but just very ascended. And where do you find that? How do you know stuff? What do you mean somebody had a very spiritual history in their past life? Well, I want you to look at your past life. And in your birth chart, you can see that, especially when you look at the south node of the moon, which is Ketu, what nakshatra it's in. You can see your past life. You can also judge it based on what house it's in. You have the moksha houses. You have the spiritual houses. So you're going to want to look there, okay? And you're going to find a lot of spiritual growth, even in just different houses in general. I find the most spiritual houses to be the first house, the fourth house, the 8th house, the 9th house, and the 12th house. I want to say the 11th personally because you have to go through a lot to be successful. But those houses that I named for me are extremely spiritual. And if you have Ketu there in one of those signs, or those houses, I would dare to say that your past life was extremely spiritual or tested in some way. And you learned a lot. You gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and you've been through many, many lifetimes. And I do feel that you're reincarnated again to raise the vibration here by mastering one whole energy. If you are all feminine, it's going to take hell and high water, which you are going to overcome, to master your feminine ways, to get control of your emotions. Wow, that sounds impossible, but it's true. You will, if you are all in, get control of your emotions. You're going to get control of your mind. That's another feminine testing, even masculine testing, control of the mind. But you're really going to get control of that. Not as in you manipulate every move, but as in you know how to deal with your ups and downs. You're a very well-rounded person, and you know how to take a loss. You know how to take a lesson. You know how to learn. You know how to teach. You found peace with this earth and this existence and this reality and relationships and intimacy and what it means to love unconditionally, which is the ultimate feminine. And you're going to learn that. Masculine, you're going to learn how to overcome your masculine desires, your masculine urges, your overpowering authority. You're going to learn how to find peace with that, how to be a strong masculine but not a abusive masculine, how to embrace your masculinity and your power without hurting others, without making others feel less than. And you're going to get control of your mind, which is very tempted by carnal desires, whatever those carnal desires are, anything earth realm. And so, yeah, you're both very, very tested. Anyways, feminine, let's go ahead and continue. You're all in or you're all out. You have F your job. Yes, feminine, work is important. Your partner is more important. That feels more like a masculine one to me. It really does. Masculine energies tend to be all work, no play. And they tend to ignore their partner. Work is more important. But for whatever reason, I must be getting in tune with a feminine that is very earthy and very swordsy, very air energy. And some feminines are just completely driven by financial. And your partner's important also. So whoever that's for someone. The next one is time to talk money. Grown-ass folks take care of their money. Ooh, hot dog. So spirits like feminine, are you taking care of your money? Because this is another masculine trait. Maybe the feminine has not given enough time to their job, enough focus to their career, to their stability. There might be some karma affected here. I feel like the feminine needs to be more responsible in some way, financially, fiscally. Take care of your job, take care of your money, focus on that, maybe not all your relationship. Honestly, as a reader, I have to read it how I feel it. And I feel like for a lot of feminines, it's been all relationship and work took the back burner. And so did the money. So did the bills. So did the savings account. So did your dreams and aspirations for running a business. Possibly it's taken a back seat. But that's just me as a reader. Okay. For those of you that are new to my channel, buckle up if you're prepared to hear these readings, because I don't play on the twin flame journey. It's very serious. It's direct. So prepare. I'm here to give whatever message Spirit wants to give. If it's to guide you and me be a strong teacher, that's what it's supposed to be. If it's to be nurturing and sensitive and kind and healing, that's what the message will be. Whatever the message comes, how it comes is how it comes. And it's the message the twin flame community, I feel, needs to hear, at least for the ones that follow me or have found me in some way you're meant to. Okay, Spirit, what needs to be surrendered for the feminine? What needs to be surrendered for the divine feminine? What needs to be surrendered? Feminine twin flames, the surrender of resentments. Holding on to your resentments only poison you. Try to forgive your masculine for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. It's in black and white, and in this case, red. Whatever little resentments you may feel or harbor, knowingly or unknowingly, let it go. Let it go. Let the wind take it out. Any resentments. And that's what needs to be let go of. Bottom of the deck, something that you may not be aware of for the feminine energy is defensiveness is a sign of weakness. Surrender your defensiveness so you can communicate in a more empowered way. Stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. And usually defensive people are usually the attacked people. So you've been attacked most of your life, verbally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is. You feel attacked. You feel like you're not being heard and you're always being judged. For the feminine, you feel like you always have to be under someone's thumb. And you're always trying to get out from someone's foot. You're always trying to get up from under someone's thumb. You're always trying to prove your side because no one's listening. One of the hardest lessons here to learn is to not be defensive when you feel consistently attacked. You give them that power when you feel defensive, when you have not mastered those feelings, right? You give them the power that they have. You almost feed the flames by being defensive because they know they got you. Not that they enjoy it, just that they've got you like that. And there's a chain. It is a literal chain, spiritual literal chain, not physical, but there is a chain that links you to defensiveness and resentments from your past, you see, and it trickles. Well, what makes you defensive? What makes you resentful? And you follow that chain link all the way down to a place in time where you experienced pain. Maybe a lot of it. Maybe it was several years. But there's something going on there. And that's what I talk about when people have issues, hurts, and unresolved shit. The things that we don't like to look at is sitting there in these chains, right? And it's all tied up. Once we let that go, you don't have to worry about being defensive anymore. You can simply walk away and just say, I really don't care what you think because it's not true. Goodbye. Think of all the power you have when they're not being heard, when they're not being listened to, when they're not being respected, whoever this is that makes you feel you need to be defensive from. When they realize that their opinion, their words, there's no power. It doesn't affect you in any way, left or right. You're indifferent. They no longer have that authority. And so that's good. And so surrender defensiveness, surrender resentments, whatever part of the journey you're on. This will differ from people depending on what wave you're in. There's a first wave, a second wave, and a third wave of twin flames, and that's because of the generations. So obviously there's generational twins, and they're in different stages. Does it mean that an older stage is going to be in union right now? No, they could have failed flat on their face. Flop, didn't make it. You could have younger twin flames that just came in and are mastering shit left and right. They could be in union. Yep. Happens. It doesn't matter what part of the journey you're in. It matters that you're doing what you need to do. The biggest problem I see in twin flames is the stubbornness, and I guess it comes in masculine and feminine, It's this, it's not me victimhood attitude. It's not me, it's them. That's not happening. This is happening. That's not real. This is real. You know, the unfairness of it all, right? That is a lack of intro perspective. That's a lack of listening. And the universe is like, listen, that's your problem. That's your problem. If you're having a problem in union, part of it is listening to the universe. How many people have trouble listening to the universe? Everybody. It's not something that is you're born with. Even Buddha wasn't born natural, okay, like that. You have to have a spiritual birth and a spiritual death. You have to have an awakening, an enlightenment, a journey, a pilgrimage. You have to go through walks of life that test you, try you, and make you see things differently. And so that's part of the journey. So not everybody's going to come out of this in union. And I want to be very real. And for a lot of you that have followed me for years, you're telling me, Steph, I've been following you. I know this, and you know this, man. And you're still here. High five. You're one of the few. But if you want to know how few you are, listen to this. And I always use the Marines because I like G.I. Jane. But I like to compare Twin Flames to the Marines. I do. I don't know. It's weird, but whatever. There's like, 300 people that go into the Marines in a class, right? And they're all gung-ho on being a Navy SEAL, or I'm sorry, not a Navy SEAL. I can't think of the word. It's where you master everything in the Marines. I don't know what they call it. Maybe it is Navy. I don't know. No, I don't know the name of it. But anyways, they all go into this class hoping they're going to come out, and only about 50 of those 300 people are actually going to graduate and do what they have to do. Master Sergeant, yeah, something like that. But there's very few actually can overcome all the training in the Marines to do what they have to do, to be this epitome of what they want to be. And so they have all these tests. They have to literally swim under a ship. Can you imagine? I couldn't even go underwater in the ocean for like freaking 10 seconds, dude. Like seriously, for one, I'm terrified of sharks, but for two, the water's deep, it's cold, it's always moving. To be caught under a ship, you think you would certainly die. But in the Marines, they dive under the ship, they hold their breath, and they swim completely under the ship and back out the other side. Some people, I mean, God, that's terrifying. And if you think that's not terrifying, they also make them swim in San Diego waters. Mind you, there's a lot of great white sharks. They make you swim in the ocean at night. Holy crap. You know there's great white sharks out there. And they're like, well, if you die, you die. If you live, you live. Good luck. Let's see who's got the balls. And right? I agree with you 100%. F that. 100% F that. I can't believe people do it. Period. But these fools, they do it. But there's a lot of people like you and me, they're going to be sitting there on the shore like, you know what? F that. And what do? There's a bell in the middle of the camp, and they go ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Like, I'm out. Another one hits the dust. Another one bites the dust. They're out. They can't do it, man. They can't do it. Whew. So they're out, right? And there's the few people that actually have the balls to do these things. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What? Do you have a death wish? I mean, swimming with the sharks. I think you don't care, but they just have that balls, they have that heart. They have that fire, that determination. And what it comes down to, personally, what I believe is they see a goal. And for you guys, it's union, right? They see union. They have a vision. Nothing's going to get in the way of that vision. Nothing. They've actually envisioned themselves wearing that uniform, wearing that pin on their shoulder, showing that they are who they are. They've overcome the highest of tests, and they see themselves there. They imagine themselves there. They're already there in the future. They've already created a future. And basically, because they've created their future, they manifest it in real life, and somehow they get through all these tests because they see the vision. They have no fear. Now, I relate that to twin flames because, well, a whole bunch of us are going to come in, and only a little bit of us are going to end up in union. That's just numbers. That's just facts. That's just what's happening. People fall off this journey all the time. Great tarot readers fall off this journey all the time because it is hard. It's not easy. It's very difficult to have any kind of balance and sense and direction and goals through all the heartache. But for those of you that have this vision for a union in the future, and it doesn't matter the sharks that come in your way, the ships that come in your way, the waves that come in your way, you still see that vision. It hasn't detoured or blurred your vision. You have a vision. I do see that you're going to get through this. A lot of you guys do what you got to do to get there. You do what you got to do, whether that's introspection, whether that's healing from a past where you have some unresolved shit, whether that's doing meditative energy healing with a specialist, with someone that does past life regression or some kind of chakra healing. I mean, you'll go to the depths of the depths wherever you got to go. And there's a lot of twins that will do that. So anyways, I wanted to touch on that on this twin flame journey, because if you are defensive or resentful femme, don't be ashamed of it. We all deal with that. But it's something that does have to be dealt with for your highest good, for your highest purpose. And I always say on this journey, screw union, but at the same time, always have that goal. It's very hard to understand what I mean when I say that, screw union. But it really is, this love is a journey, not a destination. And I always say, just keep swimming, because you should always have a vision of what union would look like. You should always keep that picture in your mind, but you should also stop living your life based on events that only lead you to that union. That becomes disoriented, obsessive, and troublesome. You should always have a vision, but you should always live your life for you. It's very difficult to do, but that's what needs to be done. So heal that unresolved crap. Masculine, you also need to heal that unresolved crap. You have a lot of unresolved karmic issues, unresolved past life issues. Boy, you're struggling with your carnal desires as well. You're not sleeping. You're having some serious struggles. Deal with it. Feminine, you just can't get over the fact that they can't read your mind. They don't feel things the way you feel. They don't see things the way you see it. You see this as a very lovey-dovey kind of relationship. They don't see it like that. It's frustrating for you. It's time for you to get your focus off of that person and find some joy in your life, because it's not going to be joyful focusing on someone that has issues. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle, again, everything by yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. It's just a confirmation. One, you give too many F's. You give too many F's, you know what I mean. Two, you do it all. And a lot of feminines are the jugglers. You got it all going on. And that's why money or jobs could be an issue, because it's like your focus is on spiritual. Your focus is on feelings and healing and dealing and spiritual things and connections and emotions, and that's beautiful. But as you've noticed as a twin flame, the only reason it's a problem is because you're overpowered. You're struggling to find divine masculine energy because you're lacking a lot of it. That's in your partner. That's why when you guys do come into union, you feel so whole. You feel like your work's balanced, your home is balanced, your emotions are balanced. Everything feels good when you are in union with your masculine. And it's because you feel very balanced. It's like getting on drugs, right? Like when you're you have a depressive issue or you're bipolar and you take, I don't know, Lexapro or I can't think of all the other names, but you feel balanced, mentally and chemically balanced. And that's how you feel with your masculine, because it grounds you, because all of a sudden your soul is connected to the other half. And it's like, oh, I got my 3 chakras on top and my 3 chakras on bottom. I'm whole. I'm good. Union feels awesome. Why can't it just stay like this all the time? Because we have issues that are poisoning the other chakras. We have unresolved issues, and we have to separate and deal with those. And we trigger those things in each other so we can be the best version of ourselves. And it's really becoming a master of self. Is everyone that is a twin going to be an ascended master or master themselves? No. No. To be honest, a lot of people run. It's sad but true. I've met a lot of people that would rather just run away. They don't want this. And mostly because they don't want to deal with their issues. And I try to tell them what their issues are, what they can do to fix it, to focus on it, and they're just like, nope, not going to listen to you. You're younger than me, or you're a different race than me, or you don't know my life, or, they have this guard up. And they just would rather not. And they can politely step off the journey and go, live this existence, and that's fine. I'm certainly not here to force anyone to do anything. I'm just a seer. I'm a seer. That's what I do. I don't know what you do. This is what I do. I've spent a majority of my life looking into this, and I've spent years researching this, and I've thrown myself into research and thrown myself into soul journeys and thrown myself. So you can choose to listen to someone like that or someone like whoever else. I don't know. Some advice from the spirit is surrender to your soul's path. Your path is your birth chart, twin flames. You have a path. It doesn't mean that all your decisions are made for you. It means events are fated in your life, and you're going to run into those events. How you react and deal with them is completely up to you. But those are the tests that you are assigned during this incarnation. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace the fact that this is happening. Embrace every lesson and every moment. That's between the both of you. Lastly here, between both of you, is surrender to negative thinking. Ooh, that's a tough one, right? You have control over your thoughts, believe it or not. So when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. That is the key to manifesting, and that is the key to getting control of your thoughts, your monkey brain, your monkey mind. You have to get control over it. And whenever you have these dark thoughts, thank you for sharing, bye-bye. I'm going to go on to my refocus now. This is the test. You know why? Because everybody that you're with says, oh, be more realistic. You need to get in reality, get in touch with reality. This is what is. No, 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 no. This is your reality. This is what reality looks like to you, whoever that is that's talking to you, right? This is your reality, not mine. I choose to create my reality. And then some people will say, well, you can't create a reality. Reality is reality. You're out of touch with this world. No, you're out of touch with the power you have as a soul. That's what you should tell them. If they tell you you can't create this business because you don't have enough education, sorry, nope, that's your reality, not mine. You can't create this business because you don't have enough money and you'll never get enough money. Nope, that's your reality, not mine. Money comes to me easily, quickly, and effortlessly. Money flows to me abundantly in my dreams every day I wake up, and I have more money somehow in my account, somewhere, some way. That's what you tell people. And whether they want to believe it or not is their reality. They're creating their difficult reality. I have met people that have said stuff, in order to get ahead in this world, in order to make money, in order to be successful, you have to get up, work hard every day, 6 a.m., bust till 12 p.m. at night, sleep a little bit and do it again the next day. Do push-ups, eat right, do this, do that, focus, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You can actually be successful by not working hard at all. Money can just come to you so easily because you do what you love, and work is very easy. It's very nice. I enjoy what I do. I'm sorry you don't. That's your reality, you see? And it's their belief system. It's their belief system, not yours. And so letting them go, letting those negative thoughts go is basically, how do you say, like, there you go, drowning out the noise of the world around you that is so out of touch with spirituality that they want to drain you and drag you down. So disperse of the negative thinking. It's just not true. It's not real. That's not your reality. Disperse of it. Let's go ahead and see what the Divine Masculine needs to surrender. So that's for both of you here. Okay. Divine Masculine, what do you need to surrender? I do know this man. Thank you, Ali. I'm a seer, baby. All right, Divine Masculine, what do you need to surrender? Wow, a lot of earth energy today on both parties. Just saying. Pretty big. Okay, so we have the surrender the idea that you can fix someone. This is very Virgo. I mean, gosh darn, if I ever saw a Virgo card, it would be this one. Virgos think they have to fix everybody and fix everything, right? It's time for a relationship shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Now, this is for both of you. We can't fix the masculine and make them a certain way. Masculine, you can't fix the feminine, make them a certain way. So masculine, you might be a little bit hung up on the idea that you can fix the feminine and make him or her behave and act and think a certain way. But you can't. The next one is surrender to setting limits. It's healthy to set boundaries in your relationships. Practice expressing your needs. The key word masculine is expressing. I think you have some issues expressing. You do have no issues putting boundaries, but masculine, you put boundaries up when you can't take it no more. No more. I can't take it. So you're going to put a big boundary up, and that's when you ghost people, and that's when you cut people out of your life. That's not a healthy boundary. That's a I can't take it no more boundary. Practice, masculine, expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. And your power has been tested as a masculine because you say no and then they don't listen. And you take it and you take it, and then you have to put a wall up. A healthy boundary is saying no and walking away. That's your masculine power. You can do that without all these emotions. See, feminines struggle doing this because they have emotions that get in the way. But masculine, you cut people off with no emotion all the time, but you need to learn a healthy way of doing it. Mom, okay, I'll be right back, guys. My grandma is here. The one that lost her husband, my grandpa. So I'm going to go check on her. She's at the door. I'll be right back.
forgot what is the eggs.
Oh, that's okay.
Damn it. That's the one thing I went for. One thing, and I forgot.
Oh, that's okay, Grandma. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm gonna go finish some work. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Okay. Okay. I'm back, guys. My sweet grandma knows I'm sick, and she's so sweet. She went to the store and she got me some little groceries. She's the best. She's so the best. I tell you what, guys, I've been blessed on this earth. I couldn't have asked for better grandparents. I couldn't have. All of my grandparents have been amazingly wonderful to me. And I think that's because, and I'm looking more into astrology, but I believe, and I don't think astrologers have talked about this much, but when your Saturn is in good dignity, in a really good position, in a really good house, in their own sign, I think that you will be blessed to have wonderful grandparents. And you will have success later on in life financially. That's just what I feel with Saturn. But anyways, I'm very blessed with grandparents, and that does show in my chart. So I think it makes sense. There's a lot of really fun things you can learn when you study your own astrology chart, and I encourage all of you, especially as twin flames, to study your chart. There's so much information you can get. You can see what you're going to go through day by day, year by year. I love it. You can really see a lot about yourself. So let's move on here. Masculine, the key is healthy boundaries. Right now you're in the business of getting pissed off, it looks like, and cutting people out. That's not a healthy boundary. Yes, no is a complete sentence, but you have to do it in the keyword healthy way. And I just don't feel that's happening here. The next card the masculine has is surrender to your own intuition, masculine. Yes, you have an inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes of knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And you just do a lot of the off button. Those intuitions come in, masculine, and you turn it off. You shut it off. You don't want to hear it. Nope. Oh, there's the synchronistic number, 1111. Nope, doesn't matter. Just a coincidence. Oh, there's your feminine's name, or you drive by your feminine on the street, or you run into your feminine's family, or a situation that reminds you of him or her, and oh, that was just a coincidence. Yeah, totally nothing to do with a spiritual journey. You get around your feminine and you feel all kinds of awakening feelings. Nope, that's just something else. That's not a real connection. That's just some weakness I have. That's what you tell yourself, masculine. No. Surrender to your intuition. Your spirit's telling you something. Quit putting it down like it's nothing. Even feminine or even female masculines do this. And I've seen a lot of masculine tarot readers that they know that they know that they know it's supposed to be a specific situation, but they, nope, don't want to listen to it. And some of my favorite readers, and it's so funny because they follow tropical. It's funny, my favorite masculine female readers in tropical are generally Libras or Virgos. And that's just how they are. And they're just like, yeah, I'm Libra this, Libra rising, Libra this. And I'm like, no, you silly fiend, you are a Virgo. And I just want to grab them and shake them on their shoulders and go, you're a Virgo. Don't you see? Do you see why you're controlling and OCD and obsessing and you want to fix people? You're a Virgo. And I want to scream, you're a Virgo. But they don't listen. Well, I don't really know them in person. I'm just joking. I love them. I follow them religiously, so I'm the fool. I'm that Hans. I'm the fool that watches them. But they're very brilliant. They're very smart. They're very realistic. And I love their take on reality. And it's because they are masculine. Even though they are female, they are in touch with reality. And they'll say it how it needs to be said. So I love it. I love listening to people like that, very frank. You know what I mean? Anyways, but so for this masculine energy here, you do have an intuition. Listen to it. Don't push it off. Don't brush it off. And that's that. Bottom of the deck, the two things you both should know, maybe you might struggle with or not struggle with, is surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And the key word there is patterns. Yes, we have patterns. They're called karmic cycles. Let's release them so we can be intimate and open. This is something on both sides of the coin we're struggling with because of our past pain, because of our karmic cycles and patterns and, karmas, all of that. Look in your chart where your Saturn is and look 4 signs from Saturn. Well, 4 houses. That's where your karma is stored, which obviously karma is a struggle. Okay? 4 houses from Saturn. And also look in your 4th house period. See what's going on there. That's a lot of your karma. You're going to find out where your struggles are. Whether it's financial, whether it's with family, whether it's spiritual, whether it's, whatever. You'll find your karma. So we both have them, male and female, masculine, feminine. Let love in compassionately is the key word. Understand that we are imperfect. We have patterns, we have mistakes. We do bad things, we do good things. We have real love, we hide from love, we run from love. We open up unconditionally and then we want to fix people and we judge. And we're defensive. We have resentments. We don't always have healthy boundaries. We go up, we go down, we're in and we're out. The important thing to remember on this journey is it's simply a journey. And there's no right or wrong. There's no destination that you need to arrive at. It is not, you have reached your destination. Union is yours. No. That's beautiful. And we will experience union multiple times. Okay? You will have a union here and then a union here, and there's multiple unions. A union is a reconciliation, resolution, coming together, being together, feeling whole, feeling one, seeing eye to eye, meshing well, cooperating. That's a union for twin flames. It doesn't always have to look a specific way to where your union is traditional marriage and family. It doesn't have to look that way. Union can be a beautiful, blissful friendship, lovers with benefits, but still a friendship with benefits. It can be that.
Mom, who was at the door?
Grandma, she's in the kitchen.
Okay. No, I didn't see her, but...
Okay. You know what I mean? So this union is so different for so many people. I will say with twin flames, it always needs to be intimate. A lot of people think, Steph, can my twin flame be my mom? No, just stop. We're all here.
Mom, I found it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you found it. Thank you, Danny. Give your brother a hug. He found that for you because he loves you.
No, I found it by myself and Megan's room. I found it.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. Be careful, love. Okay. That's so cute. So anyways, no, you cannot have a twin flame that is going to be your mom or your brother or your best friend or somebody, whatever. I do feel your twin flame has to be intimate for the sole purpose of the union of the flesh and blood. I think that the first union you guys will share is intimate. And that's when your DNA kind of comes together as one. You've shared fluids, obviously. I don't need to go into further communication about that. But physical union is the first union. Well, maybe the first union is friendship. Most twins establish a kinship and a friendship, and then comes the physical union. So I take that back. And then after that comes a resolution union. And that's when you've had serious hardships and separations and you have a a resolution union where you see eye to eye and you've forgiven. You've surrendered resentments and defensiveness, and you have healthy boundaries, and you're not trying to control the other person anymore. So that's another union. I don't know what's going on out there. My grandma's here. Daniel's here. What's going on? Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. What is going on? What is going on? Matthew, you want a donut, Matthew? Matthew? Okay, let him come in. I'm working back too much. Grandma's in there. He can be with Grandma. He can be with Grandma. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Do you know what my grandma brought? You want to know how awesome my grandma is? You're going to be so jelly. You're going to be so jelly. Look what my grandma brought. Okay, yeah, I took a big bite. Okay. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I never eat donuts. I'm trying to freaking diet. And she goes and brings this, and it's soft, and it's gooey, and it's good, and it's awesome. Oh my God. Who says sugar is not ecstasy right now? I am so sorry, but I am definitely going to be enjoying this donut. I'm going to have a little bite. Just give me a moment. Oh my God. That's so good. Oh my God. I'm in love. I'm in love with the donut. If you hear drama with Matthew, he's fine. My grandma's out there, and my other son is being a booty head, torturing him basically, not letting him in and do what he wants with his cat. So, breathe. So, anyways, the donut was awesome. We're gonna move on. We're going to move on. Spirit, please give me a message here for the twin flame energy. I heard you having a freak out, and that's not okay. You know I'm trying to work. You act so pitiful. Like you don't have donuts and grandma out there. My gosh. You just upped your mama's booty. We all know about the blue alien.
And also the two mouths.
Yeah. Two mouths. Some people act like they have two mouths. I don't know when and what. Maybe I do. People are so annoyed because they think your mama has two mouths. You can tell them she does. She's a Gemini. You bet my mama has two mouths. You better watch out. One is nice and one ain't. Just saying. All right. Okay. So, let's see what is a message here for the divine feminine twin flame. What's up with you? Okay.
What's blue?
7 of Roses on the bottom, the journey. Everything we've been talking about. This is a journey, not a destination. You are on the journey. The journey. We are alien, aren't we? We are alien to this planet. It feels like it because we're so out of touch with this reality. Feminine's like, can't people be spiritual and live on the other realm? Why are we here in this realistic world? It's too harsh. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Let's read. We have the 4 of Swords. Shh. I'm trying to talk. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay? All right. I don't know how we feel about that. That's the 4 swords in reverse. We're just going to go ahead and say it. There's a lack of peace, meditation. There's a lack of tranquility. Great. Can you go to the potty and do that?
No.
Then ask Grandma to help you with that.
No.
Okay. We're going to read what it says in reverse. There's also no peace of mind. Generally speaking, there's a lack of peace of mind. Okay? and it says here, receiving this card reversed puts autumn in the upper position. It reveals that a cycle of harvest and perhaps great abundance is on the way, coming to you. Woohoo! Yes. You will certainly be called upon to gather up the results of the action you've taken in the past. Karma's around the corner, and it looks like good karma, okay? Your career, creative, or personal projects are about to pay off. Yes. Empress energy. Ah, that just sounds so good. We're going to go ahead and finish here. Although the results you've been anticipating may be favorable, don't forget, there's effort in the harvest as well as the planting. There may be some loose ends to tie up or some final action that needs to be taken. If so, focus on what needs to be done now so you can have some closure and completion to that matter at hand. Harvest is the time for reaping what you've sown. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Whether the harvest is big or small, always be grateful and choose to live in appreciation. Placing an attitude of gratitude in your Akashic records right now will be inviting many more things to generate more gratitude in the future. So watch what we sow in this journey. That's right. And as Sal says, that's what I say. That's what I say. I love you, Sal. I don't know if you ever watched me, but I love you. I love you so much.
Mommy,
What?
I want what goes on your phone.
Well, that would be peaches and cream, but my phone's dead. My other phone is dead, and I don't even know where it is. So why don't you go look for it? Where is it? Because if I knew where it was, I could call it. I mean, if I didn't know where it was, I could call it, but I can't call it, and I can't find it because it's dead. And you lost it.
Mom, what's this thing?
Yep, that's beautiful.
I want the one I was doing on the phone.
Okay, Grandma is so bored. She needs your help. Go see what's going on with her. Okay. Sneaky. Gosh, that is a mother's manipulation at its finest. Okay. Yeah. I know I'm terrible. I'm so terrible manipulating my boy, but okay. Anyways, masculine, what is the advice for you in this twin flame situation? What is it? What do you want to say, masculine? Spirit, what do you want to tell the masculine? What do you want to say? What do you want to tell the masculine? Why do I have to have two cards? Can I just... Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Oh, but Jesus. Oh, but Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Lord, don't give me these cards. I can't take them. I can't take them. I just can't. I know, masculine. We're going to get to it. But look, you got a tower here. You got the lightning bolt, okay? Damn. I know. And you're like, Steph, cheap cat. No. No, Steph. No, you better put that shiznit back in the deck, reshuffle, and give me another card. Because if I get one more tower as a masculine, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay? I'm going to lose my shit. Listen, masculine, I'm not the orchestrator of the universe. I shuffled, I asked, I pulled the cards out, and hot